What's up, guys? This is Bobby Douglas, and this is just the second half of the LSU Alabama game that we're watching, and we're looking at Kyra Lewis Jr., the Alabama point guard. Had a pretty quiet first half. He'll turn it up a lot in the second half here, so I hope you guys stay tuned and enjoy this video. So let's get right into it. I'll make this full screen, obviously, as usual. And I will slide this up, and we'll go. So here we go. He is in for the entire half, I believe. So just keep that in mind. And again, his playing time was pretty much cut short in the first half by around 3 minutes because of that second foul he picked up early in the, or with around 3 minutes in the first half. Good speed shown right there. Got to the baseline really easily. Nice little head fake. Really good pass. Please hit it, Shackelford. Thank you. Really good shot. Really good pass from Lewis Jr. to an open Shackelford right there for three. And again, right there, you kind of saw the weaving in and out of defenders. Again, he had the little Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing dunk fake where he pretended he was going back to the corner on the outside, and then he ended up just spinning around. And then he got baseline, whipped a nice, I think that was a left-handed pass to Shackelford in the opposite corner, and he knocked down to three. So that's Trendon Watford who made that shot. And that was Herb Jones, I believe. So that's free throws as well. So I will get rid of this. All access with Will Wade using the hidden microphone, perhaps. That's interesting. So Lewis again starting the half guarding Javonte Smart. So same as the first half. And let's see what he does here. Again, he was late getting around that screen. Good help. Made Skylar Mays give it up a little bit earlier than he wanted to, I think. Tough shot. So again, right there, it was a type of play. It ultimately resulted in a basket, but you saw how much they were respecting Lewis's speed there. In that situation, I would almost like him to use that step back or just kind of just pull up for three. You know, if you had that speed along with a deadly 3-point shot, there aren't many things a defense can do to guard you other than hope you miss. You know, so if he can really drill down that 3-point jumper, again, he was a 37% shooter, but if he just gets a little bit more comfortable shooting it, I think he'll be a very, very talented offensive player. Let's see what he does here. And here's the speed. Good long strides. Good kick out. Hit it. Yes. Really good play right there from Lewis. Got the rebound, got the loose ball, immediately grabbed it and went. Good job elevating in the air and then ultimately hitting the open teammate for a three. And again, you saw the full court speed he has right there. You know, just a lot of things to like with Lewis in transition. That's a chaw. Ooh, yeah, probably a good call. So yeah, again, you see the speed and then nice kick out, jump through the lane, and then get that open, hit that open shooter. So it's again, good job closing out and getting a hand up on that shot. Find him. Man, hot hand. Still, Lewis is open in the corner. It's a tough pass to make, but so now he's on Mays. Let's see what he does here. That time he was a little bit caught by Mays. Mays backdoored him, and it took a little bit longer than you would like to see for him to pick it up, but ultimately didn't hurt anything. I think you saw it on the right side of your screen right there. That time, probably a little bit of a forced shot, but you could see him almost loading up to just sprint into the lane. He takes a. It looks like he takes a little bit of a step back before he. It's like he has to load up. It's like he's like a stampeding buffalo. You know how they have to like kind of like back up a little bit and then charge forward. That's what Kyra Lewis does a little bit on offense. That's a big time shot from Lewis. That's NBA range. Not to mention, again, that step back three is going to be his best friend from the outside. I'm not sure he's a catch and shoot guy, but off the dribble and just hitting those step backs, I think that's where he's going to make a lot of his money in the NBA. So to see him make that's encouraging. We got a media timeout here, so I'll skip ahead all this stuff. Staying attached to Smart. That's a horrible shot fake to blow by your man. Here it goes again. See, right there, we saw it, and bang, he hits that. Again, he totally froze. I think that was Trendon Watford guarding him. Watford has zero chance of guarding Kyra Lewis when he's on the run, and Watford knew that. He backed up immediately, and he took that little aggressive jab step with the dribble. Easy step back. It was a long two. His foot was on the line, but you still see the NBA shot making that he does possess. That's goaltending, and a good play from Lewis right there. He saw both guys coming at him after the screen and roll. Nice little lob pass. So I think that's Javion Davis. Yeah. And then ultimately the goaltending call. Good overall play from Lewis. So let's see what Lewis does here. He's going to be on the break. Let's see what he does. Good pass. Let's see if they make it. No. Good read from Lewis right there, though. He probably didn't run the lane as well as I think he could have there, but ooh, he almost got that steal, too. He wanted that steal bad. He gambled on it. Couldn't get it, though. That time it's just a simple read off a pick and roll. Looked like the screen wasn't really properly set, but he got to a strong side shooter who made a nice shot. And again, this Alabama team was just meant to play fast. Good crossover dribble. Ooh, that would have been a really good pass. If he got that off just a little bit better on the timing, he could have gotten it. But that was still, I like the way he, again, attacked the middle of the defense. Shows no fear in there. Lucky to not get called for an and one there, but oh, that's a shame. Skylar Mays is just such a winner. Yeah, LSU starting to put the hammer down a little bit more. That's just too easy for him. I don't know what they were trying to do there. It looked like they were running some sort of no middle, and they were hoping to ice any ball screen that came, but Lewis is way too quick to just give him a path to the lane like that. I don't really like that coverage that LSU was giving him. He just totally made him pay. He got to the middle of the floor again and knocked down a nice little mid-range jump shot. I think they call it charge there. It's a media timeout, though, so I will skip ahead. Again, he's like loading up. Again, that's just too easy. He just put Emmett Williams on skates. It's not even a fair fight. Again, if you're not going to offer any help at the rim, unless you have like a Rudy Gobert in the NBA who's there to just try and just block any shot that Lewis gets, I mean, come on. That's way too easy for him. Mates. So here's Lewis again. Let's see what he does. Good kick out. And should have made that shot. We got a foul here, so I'll skip ahead, whatever. Good cut from Lewis. Finish. Really good cut. Again, he could be really devastating as a cutter too, just because of how fast he is. If he can start finishing at the rim, with better consistency, I think he could be really devastating as a cutter. Ooh, he's starting to go after these steals too. Again, that's what I mean. He's just kind of like a close range DHO stopper in a way. He's not afraid to just get his hands in there and try and deflect passes and deflect handoffs. So here's Lewis again. Again, here's the speed, and let's see if he hits it. Nope. This is just turning into a madhouse right now. Get a little back screen right there. Ooh. Lewis again guarding Smart. Another thing with Lewis right there, he tends to go under a lot of screens. I don't think he's going to be able to get away with that in the NBA. Again, that's just, again, another open three he creates, but he goes under a lot of screens because, it's harder to fight over screens when you're skinny like that. And the NBA is going to have to go over screens because the point guards are just way too good at shooting the off the dribble threes. So, like the Dames, the Stephs, just those types of players. And it just can't be done. Lose again on Smart. For how quick of a player he is, I'd kind of like to see him maybe get into the grill of perimeter players a little bit more often. Because he is pretty quick. And so I'm not really worried about him getting blown by. And the odds are, like, perimeter players aren't going to try and body him up, from outside the three-point line. That three right there, I don't mind that shot. It was just, just didn't go in. But, I think he's quick enough to really just get into the face of defenders. That's tough. That time he couldn't really get around that screen, led to a layup for, I think that's Smart. Yeah. Immediate pass ahead. That's another goaltend. We got a media timeout here. I'll skip ahead. That's got to be a make. That's a pretty good pass from Lewis off the pick and roll right there. I almost wish he'd be a little bit more aggressive. In this game, he doesn't really shoot a whole lot. Again, only has 13 points. And you see Mays. He's a smart player. He's trying to just body Tyra Lewis Jr. It's a nice block. Mays drilled that. Oh, revert. Swing it to the corner. Alabama's a very frustrating team to watch. And I will skip these free throws. That's a travel. taking him a real long time to just get into this offense. I don't know what that was. What was the purpose of going through all those screens with Lewis just dribbling at the top of the key? It took him half the shot clock just to make their first like move on their set. And then time it's just a strip. And again, I want him to be a little bit more assertive scoring the ball. I think he is in most of his games this year, but this one it was just kind of weird. I want to see him attack here. Yeah, again, he cleared out. He's so good at doing that. I swear, that's a really difficult pass to make too. He's driving baseline, he hits the weak side wing. And the thing with that is he recognized that immediately. He cleared out the big man, and then the second he's gone and he brings his defender along, he's gone towards the baseline as well. So, again, really smart, instinctual play from Lewis there. Yeah, I just like that play. Petty got that steal. Good job staying in front, moving his feet well. Got a little bit off balance right there. I think that's a product of him just being a little bit too quick. Yeah, he was a little bit off balance there. I do think he needs to work on his defensive stance a little bit. I think he does over rely on his speed on defense. That time, see right there. So right there, you ideally would want to kind of brush off of Mays and get towards the rim. Mays just walled up, and Lewis just ran head first into him, and he couldn't move after that. You know what I mean? So Mays just totally stopped all of Lewis's momentum. So it begs the question, like, what good is speed if you don't have any strength to go along with it? And so that's just going to be that's the biggest factor in determining what type of NBA player Lewis is going to be. It just comes down to, can he put on weight? So now LSU's kind of trapping, or Alabama's trapping, and yeah, they're just going to abuse that. Lewis, again, good job getting into the defense. And again, I don't mind those shots. I actually like those mid-range pull-up shots that a lot of people take. I don't really care what like analytics or like if it's in like an efficient attempt. I don't really care about any of that stuff. I think that's a good shot, and I'm happy he took it, but just missed it. Ooh, wow. Trenton Watford. That was a really good move. Final minute here. I don't know why you're fouling John Petty, but you do you. So this again's going to hit. See what happens here. And that 3-0 going. And then the rest of it's just dribbling out the clock. So I'll end the video here. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of Kyra Lewis Jr. I'm intrigued by him as a prospect. I think, again, he's really fast. I think he offers a nice combination of speed, scoring, and just passing vision. He does need to get stronger, but, you know, he's still very young. So I do like him as a prospect. Again, top 20 player on my board. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you tomorrow for another breakdown. Thanks.